I'm back with another video in the car, and this time I have mounted the Canon PowerShot V1 on my full cam suction cup, and on the other side I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on another suction cup. So I have two suction cups on the windshield, and I have two microphones. I have the DJI Mic 3 connected to the Osmo Pocket 3 from one side, and I have the Boya Magic connected to the Canon PowerShot. So it's gonna be a video where you can get an idea about these two cameras and these two microphones. Well, basically these two setups for car vlogs. And of course I won't be saying which one is better, because I don't believe there is a better camera than the other one, but I can share my preferences because this is what matters basically. So let us start. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as I said previously in the intro, I'm going to show you some footage in a car vlog test comparing the Canon PowerShot V1 in fully automatic and then the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in fully automatic as well. And I have also the DJI Mic 3 and the Boya Magic without the wind muff, so we have a fair comparison between these two microphones as well. So what do you think so far about the image quality? Of course, the DJI is different. It is a little bit wider, I think, because it's a little bit behind the Canon. I couldn't mount them side by side, unfortunately, in this test. But well, the gimbal thing on the DJI is quite nice. When I posted my video in a car vlog with the DJI, I noticed that the framing was moving a lot because of this gimbal, and this is not something that personally I like. I prefer that the frame will be stable, even though I wasn't having the active track activated. So even without that, the gimbal was moving, and it's not a bad thing, but for me it's not what I like personally. On the other side, the image on the DJI is brighter than the image on the Canon. Even though I prefer the colors of the Canon, they are better in my opinion, and they are like more true to life compared to the DJI, which is way more vibrant, and like it feels that the image is tweaked in a way that it doesn't feel natural, especially when you compare it to the Canon. But if you use the DJI on its own, it's a very good camera. For example, this one is gray, and the color looks exactly the same on the Canon screen. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think about that down below. But at the same time, the image on the Canon is darker. That's because the aperture is smaller than the aperture that we have on the DJI, so we have less light coming to the sensor, knowing that the sensor of the Canon is slightly bigger compared to the one on the DJI. So what do you think, guys, about this audio test as well as this image quality test? And I hope you are not listening to this video as a podcast while doing something else, because although you can pick the sound, but I'm going to write on the screen which mic is which, and and for the image quality it's not possible at all to judge it over just earphones, like the case that I had a few days ago with one of the people that wanted me to give him an answer on the image quality. So what do you think about that? The autofocus on both cameras is interesting, it's good, but once again I prefer the colors, the skin tones on the Canon. On the DJI I look so pink compared to the real colors. So what do you think about this one? And by the way, we saw recently some leaked specs for some leaked frames for the Osmo Pocket 4, and you notice that we have two extra buttons now on the Osmo Pocket 4, and it could be just for custom modes or it could be for zoom. And if you go back to my previous videos about my wish list or what I would like to have on the Osmo Pocket 4, I said I would love to have some zoom, some real optical zoom on the camera. And I think with this new pattern, with this new Osmo Pocket 4, we will have that. I'm so confident about it. Let me know if this is something that you would like to have on your pocket camera or not, because for me, what I like about the Sony ZV-1 Mark 1 and Mark 2 and the Canon compared to the Osmo Pocket is that we have this optical zoom. This is very flexible, even though we don't have like a fixed focal length when you zoom in on the ZV-1 Mark 2 and on this one, on the Canon PowerShot V1. But for me, it's something nice to have. Some good optical zoom is a must-have in my opinion, and I think we will get that in the Osmo Pocket 4. So now in a few minutes I will arrive home. So I made this video because lots of you requested that. You requested to test the Osmo Pocket 3 in a car vlog. I did that, and you requested to put it side by side with the Canon to see which one you prefer. So once again, it is based on your preferences. It is based on your way of use for these cameras. They both are great. Just it depends how you would like to use them, how you would like to get the max out of these cameras. So that was it for now. Of course, I'm trying to post lots of videos these days, whether on this channel or even on my new French channel. I would like to see your support there. By the way, yesterday I posted a video on that channel, on the French channel, about portrait photographers. You can find this, the subtitles or something, but it is a very good topic in my opinion, and very appealing topic. If you are interested in these kind of talks, let me know that so I can make some versions here. But I made it in French because basically I live in France and I do my portrait photography here in France, so it was natural for me to make it in French on that French channel. So if you like this content, don't forget to hit like, to subscribe, to ring the bell, so you will be notified whenever I post a new video. And I'm sorry if I'm posting a lot, but it feels so good to me to be able to create videos and to be able to record my thoughts and to share them with you, because that might be helpful for someone somewhere. That's it. Thank you for watching, and ciao for now.